is a Learfield presentation of the Seminole Sports Network. This is Inside Seminole Basketball with head coach Seminoles Jeff Culhane.
Hey, good evening, Noles fans. Great to be back with you live from Glory Days Grill here in Tallahassee. Inside Seminole Basketball, as I can't believe it. I don't know if you guys can. Final week of the regular season. One game remains on Saturday. Senior day as well. And looking forward to getting back out to the Tucker Center and closing out the regular season in Seminole fashion. Of course, a great show as always. And it's a pleasure to be joined by the head man, Leonard Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for the head coach here with us tonight. Coach?
Well, we are looking forward to sending our seniors off in good fashion. I don't know what the number is, but we've been fairly successful on senior nights. We haven't lost very many, and you want your youngsters, your seniors, to look back on this period in their life as something that they will cherish and remember. And so we always fight hard to try to send them off on their last game at home in front of the crowd, home crowd, in good fashion. And I'm sure Miami is similar to us. We've had our ups and downs all year long, and this is going to be a good opportunity for them to kind of redeem themselves. And it's also important to us that we keep our hopes alive as we finish the end of the season.
A lot of emotions around this game, right? No question about that. There's a fine line there as a coach where you want to honor and recognize, but you got to go take care of business as well, I would imagine.
Well, we have two of our seniors that will be here tonight that have been with us now for 4 years. And those guys, even though they haven't played a lot, they're what you call the green squad, you know, the boom squad. I don't know whatever you want to call them. But those guys have meant so very much to our program. They've been great leaders, great student athletes, and they represent what Florida State, the Seminole tradition is all about. And those guys, we definitely want them to have their last game of fond memory that they can look back on for the rest of their lives.
Yep. As Coach mentioned, we will have two seniors here with us tonight that will be honored on Saturday afternoon. Isaac Spainhour out of King, North Carolina, and also Max Thorpe out of Clearwater, Florida, will be with us this evening. And can't wait to talk to both of those young men. As you mentioned, those are guys that have been here now for 4 years. They were a part of your Sweet 16 team back in 2021 and on that squad as well. And so they were with you early on during their careers with a run through the NCAA tournament. And those are guys that have put in a ton of time and sacrificed themselves to help you make a great basketball team.
No doubt about that. They represent what the unconquered spirit is about. They've been with us through the good parts and some of the parts that were not so good. But these guys have been soldiers for us, and they really, really are Seminoles. And I'm so proud of them that they've been here and worked very hard every day. They've been voices in the locker room. They are great student athletes, and they represent the Seminole culture very well.
Talk about our seniors throughout the show here this evening, live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. Time now for our truest hero of the game, going back to last night at the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh. And man, sophomore Cam Corin out of Allen, Texas, he was unshakable last night. A career high 25 points for Corin last night, and he didn't care who was around him last night, Coach. He was taking contact, he was making shots around the basket, and he was great at the free throw line for a big man, for any size player. He was putting them in.
Well, very few times in my career here have we been so dependent on first and second year players. And he stepped in last year when Gainey got hurt, and he really, really served our team well. And now he's a sophomore. Normally, your juniors and seniors are the guys who set the tone of your program. But, man, he's making tremendous progress in his sophomore year. And the good news is that I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
Yeah, he was fantastic last night. Again, a career high for the sophomore Cam Corin. 25 points, outstanding with what he was doing on both ends of the floor, but 8 of 12 from the field, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, and he had 8 rebounds last night as well in 32 minutes. Nearly had a double-double. Cam Corin, our truest hero of the game. And Truist is the official retail bank of Florida State Athletics. Care, it's a total bank changer. See how at Truist.com. With Cam in mind, well, let's stay there with you for a second. The strides that he has made. And last night, that was, Coach, we talked about in the postgame, that was not a game for the weak or lack of heart. If you were going in the painted area last night, you're probably going to end up on the floor. It had an old school feel to it, and he was the one that was bullying his way to the basket and making people pay for being around him.
Well, Cam has gotten better and better with each game. He had the setback early in the year where he injured his toe, and he's had to overcome some challenges this year, but that says a lot about his character and his potential moving forward, that he can overcome some challenges and, still be playing with the spirit that we need for him to play with at the end of the season. Just having someone that we can go to inside has been very important. It's unfortunate that Gainey has been hampered all year long. He's never gotten gotten his footing down, and it's a shame that we missed a very athletic, very competitive youngster who really had to overcome some injuries and challenges, but he's going to get his master's degree, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, he definitely is. We'll talk about Jalen Gainey a little bit later on in the program as well, as the Brown transfer has definitely been able to be outstanding in the classroom, and he's given it his all here this season from a health standpoint and a physicality standpoint. Also, we talked last night the effort aspect. You were looking for maybe that to go to another level with your group following Saturday. You turned the film on today. What'd you see from your guys overall from last night when you had a chance to go back and scout it and take a peek at it?
Well, we had moments where I thought that we really exerted ourselves. And it's very seldom that you will play against a team that has 4 guys on the floor that all can take you off the drill, but also can shoot threes. Mm-hmm. I mean, there were moments where I thought our defense, we were solid, and they would back up and shoot what you call 4-point shots instead of 3-point shots. And that's what makes them so challenging for us, because they play so unselfish. They move the ball. They can attack off the dribble, but they got such range on their jump shots, and it was very discouraging for us to even contest some of those shots, and they still went in. They're a very dangerous team, and I wouldn't be surprised what they do in the postseason.
I agree with you 100%. Some of the shots they were making, you'd give really anybody else, right, with how far they were out on the floor. Well,
they had got off to a good start in the first half. If you remember correctly, I believe every player that played actually scored in the first half. We held their leading score somewhat in check into the second half, but somebody had 5, 4, 7, 6, and that means that they are really sharing the ball, and that's what you like to see a team doing this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting started here inside Seminole Basketball on a Wednesday night, live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. And Florida State Athletics would like to thank Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee for their support of Florida State hoops. Glory Days Tallahassee, the home of Inside Seminole Basketball. Great show coming your way. Just getting started on Wednesday night. More to come. Stay with us as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
Welcome back to Inside Seminole Basketball with head coach Leonard Hamilton. Here again.
All right, continuing along here earlier in our show on Wednesday night, back live at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, and welcome back in to Inside Seminole Basketball here with the head coach Leonard Hamilton. My name is Jeff Culhane. Coming up a little bit later on, we'll talk with 2 seniors who will be honored and recognized on Senior Day, Isaac Spainhour and Max Thorpe, both stopping by our program here on a Wednesday night. Hey, time now for What's on Tap, brought to you by the official craft beer of Florida State Athletics, Oyster City Brewing Company. Tap room on Gain Street, and of course, grab some Legacy Lager for any Florida State celebration, celebrating an FSU win here after Senior Day on Saturday. We've got, of course, Miami coming up, Coach. That's a big one. And then after that, we'll turn our attention heading up to our nation's capital, to Washington, D.C., for the ACC tournament. Special time of year. No matter how it's gone, you get into that tournament and things start going your way, and you can have some fun, which I know you've experienced quite a bit in your career.
Well, I think sometimes as coaches, we don't like to get too far ahead of myself.
understand. Yes.
And I guess I'm not really superstitious, but I like to stay focused on the task at hand.
Yep.
But all of us are looking toward that tournament, because there have been many teams that have even gone farther into the NCAA tournament who did not have great seasons, but they go into their tournaments and they come out of there. If you remember correctly, several years ago, I thought that Georgia and Arkansas both got to the Final Four with having subpar seasons, but they got hot in their conference tournaments and made their way all the way to the Final Four. And hopefully that would be the Seminoles.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is around the corner for the Florida State men. The ACC women's tournament going on right now currently in Greensboro, North Carolina. And Brooke Wyckoff's women play tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. against the winner of Wake Forest and Virginia. And so we'll certainly be keeping our eyes on the Florida State women in postseason play that's going on right now. Well, Coach, as you get ready for Saturday, you got a couple of days of practice, couple of days of workouts, and preparation, getting ready for Miami in that senior day game. As you've kind of gone back and diagnosed and looked at our basketball team here this year, what are some of the fine points that you've identified with us? When we're at our best, we're playing our best brand of basketball, what are the things that you like about what's going on with our group?
Well, there's a couple of things that has concerned us all year. We have not been the consistent rebounding team, and I thought we would be a much better perimeter shooting team. We would like to, in order to get good uncontested three-point shots, you probably need to move the ball a little bit more than what we've been consistently doing this year. And rebounding has been something that we have not been able to accomplish this year with the size and quickness and athleticism we have. You look for many reasons as a coach to see what you can do to make those things better. And, my mind's all over the boards. Yeah. Normally, we have a team full of juniors and seniors that were freshmen and sophomores in our program. And we have to find, we probably got to change our teaching method, because it's a new day in college sports. You don't know who you're exactly going to have from year to year. There's such a change over during each year. And so we have to be, maybe when you have so many new players, we got to not take things for granted like we have over the past, because, we've always built our program from within. And that's no longer the model that we all are using. So we got to be better with that, and we got to give more attention to some of those finer things. And when you got an influx of new players, and when we've been on defensively, deflections and steals and contests, we've been at our best when we've made anywhere close to a couple of hundred passes per game. Yeah. Which means you're moving the ball, you're creating offense for each other. We've been a team that we have made plays, but sometimes you got to have the right balance, to be able to attack and finish and make plays, but also the ball needs to move so that maybe guys who are not great playmakers but are good scorers in terms of catch and shoot type of players and straight line drives, then we create those opportunities with ball movement and ball reversal. So we got to get more consistent with that. But when the season's over, everything's up for grabs. Yeah. And so the team who has the ability to focus and improve on those areas where they need to improve, and then enhance the strengths that they already have on the team are the teams that will make it to the NCAA tournament. And now, if you notice, last year, I don't think anybody would have picked the 4 teams that were in the Final Four at the beginning of the year.
No.
I mean, that was basically impossible, which shows that sometimes what you hear people talk about and the predictions that they make as to who's going to be in the tournament is really a guess. Yeah. I mean, that seems to have been, over the years, is developing to a real conversation. We got the office pools, and you have the talking heads.
Well, those media and radio guys, Coach, they just, they don't.
It's for good conversation, and it's all good, because that means that there's a lot of popularity in the game of basketball.
Absolutely.
And the NCAA tournament, in my opinion, is the best sporting event in the world.
Absolutely.
I mean, it captivates the imagination of people all over the world. I mean, our servicemen you know, or watching them in their barracks. And you got people just all over the world finding ways to be interested in the college game. And now you have so many international players on a lot of teams all over.
That's a great point.
So it's just a great sporting event, and it captivates the imagination and is really interesting. It seems as though everything stops during the Final Four. Everybody seems to be, I mean, the NCAA tournament, everybody seems to be making plans to get off work early or to have their TVs and their devices available for them even at work to watch the different events.
I can tell you that Glory Days is more than likely full right around probably noon that first Thursday of the full scope of games.
Well, and they probably got games from all over the country on all the different TVs.
That's right.
This is a great sporting time. Unfortunately, I've never been able to enjoy it.
Well, I understand what you mean by that. We were talking about your thoughts on the tournament and the look of it, the number of teams in it. Folks must have been listening to you that night, because the conversation since that point in time, we've heard a lot about the possibility of expansion to 96. I've seen 80. I've seen 76 as a number that some have thrown out there in the last couple of weeks. And so it's become a topic that's continuing to get discussion here this time of year.
Well, in my opinion, and that's the worst thing that happens, because we all have opinions.
Right, yeah.
But you could very easily double the field. You already have 2 play-in nights. Play the same nights that we already play, then you right back to the number that we're starting with now.
Right.
I mean, so why not? You give more people in more parts of the country an opportunity to realize their dream, having a chance to compete for a national title. And we've kind of inched. You know, it used to be 24, then it was 32. Now, I think it was 48.
Yeah.
And it has evolved. And it's time to have a real serious conversation about the metrics and the methods that we're using to select these teams.
I would agree.
I'm always challenged by the fact that a team, many times teams are given credit or penalized for what they do in November.
Yes.
But you want to pick the best teams that are playing in March.
Yes.
I mean, so when if I lose a couple games in November, because maybe my team is just not as good in November as it is in March.
Right.
You know, there's a thing called improvement and development. And so there's another thing called overcoming injuries. And the way the NCAA is structured now, you're not going to be as sharp because you got so many transfers. You're going to have 2,000, at least 2,000 guys in the portal. And they tell me it might be double that this year.
Wow.
So you're not going to be as sharp in November. And so we need to have a conversation about what the criteria are. Because we move so many times from this method to that method, that, you know, it doesn't necessarily, I'm not being critical. I'm just saying that it's time to
That's the reality of what it's been.
Reality, we need to have a conversation about, can we do this a little better? And I was talking to one media person the other day, and his comment to me was that it will devalue the regular season. So what? I mean, so what if it does? I mean, to give more people opportunity to participate, and the more memories and newsflash, more money.
No question.
You know, more games. So my point is that, what can you say that's bad about that? And if that's all you're going to say, if that's one of your negatives, is that it lessens the importance of the regular season, how do we know that? I think it's going to make it even more important when more teams are fighting for an opportunity.
More games are important.
To play for a national title.
Yes.
I mean, how much more enthusiastic can teams be in communities?
Yeah.
I think it enhances it. I don't see anything negative.
I want you to hold on to that thought. In our next segment, I want to ask you about why our league right now seems to be getting along these metrics, not as much respect as other leagues out there when it comes to the tournament. Hold on, I know you got thoughts on that. Hold on that. I don't tease very often. That's a broadcasting tease.
You want me to tell you how I really feel?
I do, yes, I do. Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, we can teeing up Leonard Hamilton, folks. I'm getting him ready for our next segment here, live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, as Inside Seminole Basketball, brought to you in part by Carver's Discount Cleaners. As a veteran-owned business, Carver's Discount Cleaners provides high-quality dry cleaning services at affordable prices. Visit one of the 3 Tallahassee locations for convenient same-day services. Don't get taken to the cleaners. Choose Carver's, proud partner of Inside Seminole Basketball. More to come live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
Your ordinary brain. 86 billion neurons instantaneously communicating cell to cell. As your body's command center, it's the force behind what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. It's what makes you, you. And it's what drives us towards advanced technologies and cutting-edge
My favorite thing about the Grilled Chicken Club is the grilled chicken. Like, it's actually been on a grill. As soon as you grab it to go take your first bite, it's just like insanely good.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
Nobody can read between the lines.
I like people to be honest, not stupid.
Like Judge Judy.
I still love this job.
Weeknights at 7:30 on ABC 27.
Tell me what was probably the most challenging part about the whole process for you?
The unexpected long-term consequences that you don't think about in the moment when the injury happens. Mine was a car accident, and you are just so overwhelmed. You're so shocked. Mine turned out to be so many problems with my back that my kids were really young, and I didn't realize that we were right at the age of picking them up. And I didn't know I wouldn't be able to fully pick my kids up in that way again. I'm so glad that I went forward with the actions that I did and had the support that I did. You know, I was working with Carrie, so I didn't have to flip over and think, well, now how am I going to pay for all of this medical treatment? When that physical pain gets to you, you can't.
You don't want to do anything. You don't have energy for anything, do you?
Nothing.
It's so rewarding for me to help you through that process and then to really get to know you and have a genuine friendship. I just love it.
You're dialed in to Inside Seminole Basketball with head coach Culhane.
I rolled along on a Wednesday night back at Glory Days Grill here in Tallahassee. Welcome back to Inside Seminole Basketball with the head coach Leonard Hamilton. My name is Jeff Culhane. I want to sprinkle some thank yous throughout the show here this evening. It is our final show of the season. Senior Day on Saturday, and then we are on, of course, to the ACC tournament in Washington, D.C. And we can give a big round of applause to our friends at ABC 27, our folks Braden Burgess, Dennis Brewer, our producer Dennis Hudson, and our 2 engineers on site, Wesley Gillis and Tad Severgino. We appreciate all those folks. So a big round of applause if we can for our crew here at Glory Days with ABC 27. I see Braden's taking in some wings over there. He's locking in right now, of course. All right, I teed you up. I got you going. I get frustrated. I'm sure you have your thoughts on this as well. As we talk about the selection of teams for the NCAA tournament, for some reason, the Atlantic Coast Conference right now is not getting the respect from the so-called quote-unquote experts out there from a bracketology standpoint, if that means anything at all. It blows my mind because of how strong of a league this is that we play in and the amount of success, Coach, this league has had in the NCAA tournament. Why do you think the ACC is not getting that respect right now from a metric standpoint overall? What's going on there?
Well, in the first place, a lot of the guys who have found a way to get into the conversation and appear to be experts, they don't make any decisions.
Okay, there you go. I like that.
Now, but when you look back at it, I remember back many years ago, Notre Dame had the only national contract with I think it was ABC, correct?
TV network. Yeah.
I think it might have been ABC. And every week they were on. They were winning. They did a good job. So, in other words, a lot of other people were not getting the exposure that they were getting.
Sure.
And so sometimes we get jealous. Somehow or another, they become the team you start rooting against.
Yeah.
The ACC has, for many years, they were the first team to start the ACC, the tournaments, the conference tournaments many years ago. And they've been a fixture. They've won more conference, no national titles, more Sweet 16s, more guys going to the NBA. They've been a pillar, a consistent. So people have a tendency to root against people who have been in a dominant position.
Yes.
And we've kind of eased our way into that. But when you think about the big picture, if you go back and look in the last 10 or 15 years, you go back and look what the predictions were about how many teams we deserve to get in. And then you actually see the teams that get in the tournament and how successful they've been with the number of times they're going to the Final Four, the Elite Eight, the Sweet 16, as compared to the other people that they predict this conference needs 9 teams, this conference needs 17, but they all are eliminated. And whatever teams that get to the NCAA tournament, they have lost games to people in this conference that people say did not deserve to be in the tournament.
Correct.
So my point to you is that the facts do not bear out that we are not a consistently successful conference every year. I mean, even one year they were predicting that we only should have 5 teams, and I think we had 2 teams make it to the Final Four.
Correct.
About 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes.
And that's the way it has been consistently. But we don't point those things out. And see, for the most part, what you hear from the talking heads is their opinion. Mm-hmm. So now in order to combat that, you got to deal with the facts. The facts does not bear out what they're saying. And those of us who feel strongly to the contrary, then we need to use the facts as opposed to me voicing my opinion and giving you my thought process about what has happened during the year, and this team lost to this team and this team lost to that team. And the third thing is the ACC has been led by basically Duke and Carolina. And so it's like if other folks are competing with Duke and Carolina, that means that the league is not as good. And so they don't understand that our whole conference has moved forward because of the flagship programs in our league.
Right.
They've helped us, give us a measuring stick. And so those teams do not go undefeated in the ACC. Yeah. And which should say, gosh, the league has gotten better, but they see that as a team being, the conference being weaker.
Yeah. It blows my mind when I see, like today, I see one of these, predictions. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the standings right now. For example, a Virginia who won a national championship just 5 years ago. Uh-huh. It wasn't 50 years ago. It was 5 years ago. They've got 12 wins in the league. They're 21-9, and this person had them as one of the last 4 teams in the tournament. It's just, and I see the Pitt team we played last night. Coach, they're as good as any team that is from any other league. Syracuse now has 20 wins and double-digit win. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's head-scratching to me. And then go back to your point on facts as well. In the last 2 NCAA tournaments, the ACC is one win behind the Big 12, which currently is being talked about, and it is a tremendous basketball league in the landscape of college basketball, college hoops. But the ACC has had 3 teams in the Final Four over the last 2 seasons as well.
But see, that doesn't move the imagination of the public. You go back 10 and 15 years, they can't dispute that.
Yeah.
See, if you say 1 or 2 years, okay, that gives them more ammunition. When you go back over 20 years,
yes,
then that proves that our points well taken and should be respected.
Yeah, absolutely. I just can't keep 20 years of knowledge in my mind, Coach. I leave that up to you.
Well,
you take care of that.
I still count on my fingers and toes.
There we go. Well, stay with us. Coming up next, it is Coach's favorite segment. It is our fan question, or question from the crowd live on site here from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, and a trivia question to win tickets to Senior Day, to the Miami game, here with a great Seminole fan live on site as well. Hey, VyStar Credit Union is here for Noles fans. We're ready to help you reach your financial goals and life goals by offering you a better way to bank. We also give back, making the communities we serve stronger. Do good, bank better. VyStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Visit VyStarCU.org. Go Noles. We got our fan questions from the crowd coming up next. Stay tuned as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
Welcome back to Leonard Hamilton. Here again, Jeff Culhane.
Hi, cooking along on a Wednesday night, live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. Welcome back in Inside Seminole-Basketball with the head coach, Leonard Hamilton. Big round of applause for Mary and her entire team at Glory Days as well. We appreciate their great staff, great service. The food, absolutely unbelievable. That's for darn sure. And it is Coach Hamilton's favorite segment of the show. You ready?
I'm always ready.
Always bored. What's the line? You stay ready? Or?
You don't have to get ready when you stay ready.
Amen to that right there. That's absolutely right. Let's go back to Kylie. We have our fan question to start our segment off. Kylie, take it away. Who are we talking with tonight?
Well, we are here with Caleb, who is a recent FSU sports management graduate, so he's ready to ask a very specific question here.
Okay.
Yep. So, Coach, as we prepare for Miami and for the ACC tournament, what are some of the challenges and advantages that come along with playing a team 2 or 3 times in one season?
Well, to be very honest with you, we all are very familiar with each other because all the games are on TV, and we all have statistical analysis and that we analyze each other. We know all our tendencies. We know the strengths and weaknesses of our team. So we're not a secret to each other. And every once in a while, you maybe, a coach might have a clever one player or something, but people are who they are at this point. Their strengths have been analyzed, their weaknesses have been analyzed. And so the team that comes the closest to being who they are within their system normally are the ones that win. Now, teams that play extremely hard, defend, play hard, and play unselfish are those teams who normally find ways to win close games and be consistent in the latter part of the season.
There you go. We got one more? One more question? No? Yes? Yes? Okay.
I think we're good.
I think we're all good. Caleb, thanks for your question, big guy. We appreciate that. Caleb in the crowd here on a Wednesday night. Thanks so much for that. And now it is time for our trivia question here live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. And I can tell you, we have got a huge Seminole fan ready for our trivia question tonight. Kylie, we have got a big-time fan here. Who are we talking to out there, Kylie?
We do. This is Evie. Evie, how old are you?
I'm 9.
Oh, yeah.
9, and has some serious Seminole knowledge here.
I love it. Evie, are you ready to go?
Yes.
She's ready, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell this is going to be a correct answer. Evie, our question, we're talking coming up momentarily with Isaac Spainhour. He was a champion athlete in which sport as an outstanding student athlete in high school? Was it A, tennis, B, golf, or C, soccer?
A.
Evie, you are a rock star. That is correct. Isaac Spainhour, a champion athlete in high school in the sport of tennis. Evie, you want to host the show the last couple of segments up here? No? Okay. All righty. Hey, congratulations, and thanks so much for being here tonight.
You're welcome.
All righty, there we go. Well, how about that, huh?
I like that.
That's pretty impressive,
Yes,
huh?
Very impressive.
There we go. Isaac Spainhour, champion athlete, as a standing student athlete in tennis in high school. You've got a number of those guys, multi-sport stars, on your team.
Well, I didn't develop that way. Basketball and football was my sports in high school, and I enjoyed them. And the only reason I played football because my father wanted me to.
There you go.
I really didn't like it.
There you go. Tom House, an outstanding swimmer.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
in high school. Could have came to Florida State, I believe, on a swimming scholarship.
Wow.
As well.
I didn't know he was that good.
I guess. He can, an athlete right there, your sophomore guard.
Well, I swam like a rock.
I don't even try to get in the water.
Man,
yeah.
I would go right to the bottom.
I'm not winning any races. I can promise you that.
People who can float, that's in terms of swimming, that's a skill. You just lay back and float. I lay back, boom, I'm going right
End of story. End of the day, right there.
Straight to the bottom.
That's right. Same here. Well, thank you to Caleb and Evie here with us in our fan question and trivia questions tonight from our crowd. Coming up next, we will talk with two seniors that have had an impact in so many ways on this Florida State basketball program. Coming up, we'll talk with Isaac Spainhour and Max Thorpe. When we come back, stay tuned as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
Glory Days. You're dialed in to Inside Seminole Basketball with Jeff Culhane.
And we are back live from Glory Days Grill here in Tallahassee. Welcome back, Noles fans, Inside Seminole Basketball. And, man, we're really excited here, our next two segments, to be joined by two young men that have had a significant impact in so many ways on this Florida State basketball program. Going to be honored Saturday for Senior Day. And first up, great to have Isaac Spainhour here with us. Big round of applause for Isaac, King, North Carolina native, and we just told so many unbelievable athlete, great hoops player, great tennis player in high school. Where'd you get the athleticism from, mom or dad? Where'd that come from?
It was a little bit of both. Growing up, they both played sports. My mom played basketball, softball, volleyball. Dad played basketball, so growing up, it was always something that we did, me and my brother. So, yeah, so it kind of both of them.
Yeah, you were a guy that had multiple offers to play college basketball at some tremendous programs around the region, around the area as well, and you elected to come to Florida State University. Just kind of go into that. I know you've got some family connections here, certainly with an uncle, I believe, previously who was on staff, and just talk about that, your love for the Garnet and Gold and what this place means to you.
Yeah, so my uncle was the director of basketball operations here. So my senior year, he kind of talked to me. He was like, would you be interested in walking on somewhere? And I was like, yeah, of course. So he talked to Coach Jones and Coach Ham, and once I came down here, it was a no-brainer. It was something that I wanted to do from the beginning. I loved it here, just the atmosphere, everything about it. It was an easy choice for me.
Yep, Dan Spainhour, you are his nephew, your uncle, obviously, former director of basketball operations, as you talked about. As you think back upon your time here, what are some of the things that come to mind right away about what being a part of Leonard Hamilton's program has meant to you as a student athlete?
Yeah, just the relationships I think that you make with the coaches, with the former teammates, managers, graduate assistants. It really is just it's a great culture. It's like a brotherhood, but I still talk to a lot of my former teammates. So yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing is the relationships that you develop here. So,
and speaking of brotherhood, you are one of 4 brothers, correct?
That's right.
You've got 3 other brothers, 4 siblings.
Yep.
And one of your brothers, I know, I believe Noah, is a sports nutrition intern with Wake Forest right now. So he was here in town earlier this year. All of that connectivity, that's going to be pretty special when that comes together.
Yeah, it's great just being able to see him live out his dream just like I'm doing. It's really special. So yeah, it was a lot of fun when we got to play each other this year. So
yeah,
it was good.
That's really cool. Take me through what Saturday is going to feel like for you. You're going to be honored. Family will be there, I'm sure, before the game. Have you thought about it yet? Has any of that stuff hit you right now?
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. it's gonna be a lot different. Just knowing it's my last game of the Tuck, it's gonna be emotional for sure. Just so many great memories, and the Tuck. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of emotion. So, and it's Miami too, so it's a rivalry game. So hopefully we get the win.
Yes, absolutely right. No question about that. Post-basketball, post-college plans, what would you tell people? You got you're working on things you're excited about right now.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely going to go to grad school. Looking to get in the coaching profession. So yeah, that's kind of where my plans are right now. So we'll see how it goes.
That's outstanding. Well, I'll tell you what, we enjoy your leadership. You're a guy that is one of the leaders on this basketball team, and what you do is outstanding. It leaves an impact. I can tell you that right now, and it's great to have you down here and with us on the show for a few minutes. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's give it up for Isaac Spainhour, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be honored on Senior Day and has had a huge impact here during his time at Florida State University. Coming up, we'll talk with another senior who joins us at our main table, Max Thorpe. We'll stop by when we return. Stay with us as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
Welcome back to Inside Seminole. Jeff Culhane.
We're continuing along here on Wednesday night back at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. Welcome back into Inside Seminole Basketball. And Senior Day Saturday, continuing our conversations with another tremendous young man who has had, as Isaac has, continued impact during his time. 4 seasons with Florida State basketball. Please give it up for Clearwater native Max Thorpe, ladies and gentlemen, who is kind enough to join us. Long night for everybody last night. Hope you got some sleep, big fella. But thanks so much for coming in. Same thing, that we talked with Isaac about. But for you, just kind of characterize what it's meant being a part of Leonard Hamilton's program during your time here at Florida State University. How would you describe it?
It's fantastic, it's a great college atmosphere. Just being like a student at first, like super fun, amazing university, and then the basketball side just built just fantastic relationships with all my teammates all 4 years. Had some amazing coaches throughout my years as well. So really just had an amazing time and all positive experiences, I would say. You have you've already earned your bachelor's degree in sports management from Florida State back in August in 2023, and you're currently working on your MBA at the College of Business. Congratulations on that.
No, not my MBA.
No?
That's
not true?
I'm getting my master's in athletic coaching right now.
Oh, there you go.
MBA would be impressive, though.
That would be very impressive, but you are working on your master's.
Yes,
I mean, just talk about how you've been able to, utilize that time the way you have and how academics have been an important part to you during your time here.
I was able to have the opportunity in high school to do my first year of college, like in high school, so kind of got the opportunity to graduate early in college, so took advantage of it and got my master's this year. So far doing it in athletic coaching, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's very applicable for what I want to do, which is being a coach. So I would say anyone out there looking for an athletic coaching master situation, definitely really enjoying it right now, Florida State.
That's a Max Thorpe endorsement, ladies and gentlemen, right there at Florida State University. You guys are part of an important crew at FSU, part of that green team that goes out, and I know there's a fun and unique bond, big smile on your face as you talk about that. Describe that group and your guys' thought process of going to work every day and how you guys challenge the other guys.
The green team, all those walk-ons, I would say they're definitely my best friends all 4 years I've been here. Going back to my freshman year, I still hang out with some of the guys. Like Justin Lindner will come back and stay with me to this day. Probably a couple weeks ago, he came back to a game and stayed on my couch. So, we've built those relationships. They'll probably be my best friends for the rest of my life. So, super impactful, and it's been amazing. But just that green team bond, every year a little bit different. Some people come and go, but no matter what, we're always going to move as one. So, it's amazing.
It's a special group. You guys make a difference. There's no doubt. You'll be recognized Saturday, of course, before the game. Family there. You have a twin sister, Rachel. You guys are 25 minutes apart in when you were born overall. What's that like? Having a twin? How would you? What's that all? How would you describe that?
People always ask me that, and I always have the same answer. It's like I don't know anything different.
Right.
So, we've always been super close. I would say she's probably been my best friend. We've always had that amazing relationship, but our parents were also very involved. We basically no fighting allowed growing up. So I would kind of say they forced it a little bit on us, but we've always been super close together through thick and thin. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really great. Well, I tell you what. Enjoy the next few days. Enjoy Saturday as well, as you guys are recognized and honored for all your time and your sacrifice here at Florida State. And we look forward to seeing you guys here this weekend. Let's give it up for Max Thorpe, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be honored Saturday. The Clearwater native stopping by Inside Seminole Basketball. We appreciate his time very, very much here on the program. And we'd like to thank Florida Farm Bureau Insurance for their support of Florida State Hoops. A big thank you to Florida Farm Bureau Insurance. And did you know that reading one text while driving will take your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds at 55 miles per hour? That's like driving the length of a basketball court with your eyes closed. Put your phone down and set aside all distractions. Don't drive distracted. Arrive alive. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. We'll come back and wrap up the show. One more segment on the way as you're watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield.
You're dialed in to Inside Seminole Basketball with head coach Leonard Hamilton. Here again, Jeff.
Wednesday night, Inside Seminole Basketball with the head coach Leonard Hamilton. Again, our final show of the season, so big thank yous quickly. Round of applause, as if we can, to our rock star engineer, Mr. Chris Culp, ladies and gentlemen. Emmy Award winner. You know Chris Culp. Yeah, he Coach and Culp have worked together.
He's before. What you call the real deal.
The real deal. Chris Culp. I'd be remiss if I did not. He is basically an executive producer of this show. Chuck Walsh, Media Relations Director for Florida State Basketball. And a big thank you, of course, to all of our entire team with our Seminole Sports Property family, Caleb Swanner, GM, Kevin Bell, Taryn Openshaw, Jaden Jones, Kylie Brennan, Clint Cure, Tyler Downs. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And a big happy birthday to Tara Openshaw as well. A birthday today for her. With that, of course, we're going to do a sponsor read to end the show. After that, how about our keys to success, brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official law firm of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Miami Saturday. It's always a big-time game with a lot of emotion. You can almost throw the records out the window.
There's no doubt about that. Whenever you have teams as competitive we have been over the years, you don't know what's going to happen. Someone's going to have potentially a career night.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions involved in the last game of the year, sending your seniors off in good fashion. So it has all the makings of a typical Miami, Florida State basketball game.
4 p.m. tip on Saturday, senior day, and should be a lot of fun. We're giving out a lot of thank yous. How about a big thank you to the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Hamilton. Thank you, Coach, for your time all year.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you very much for all the support you guys have given us over the years. Thank you so much.
He's the head coach, Leonard Hamilton. My name is Jeff Culhane, and thank you to everybody joining us each and every Wednesday night live here at Glory Days. Also watching on ABC 27 and listening on the Seminole Sports Network from Learfield. Have a great night, everybody. Go Noles. We'll see you Saturday at the Tucker Center for Senior Day.